Hello. Wow. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Ben.
Wow. We're blessed with a picture.
Yes.
That's very nice. You're, how you doing, Ronan? He does this sometimes. We can't actually hear him.
I'm also live on YouTube if anyone wants to share or join there. We have two people waiting for this to start right now.
Okay. I'll just, I'll do a retweet as well, because what we do is we normally, and then we get people in. Here we go. Discord.
I'm gonna do something fun while we're waiting.
Ni hao. I have traveled back in time from the year of 2030 with this message. In the future, the price of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Wax, and other cryptocurrencies has reached all new highs. However, this wealth is distributed to a very limited amount of people, so I am here for you today, year of 2020, to help spread the knowledge that this is happening, and hopefully we can distribute the wealth to more people for the future. I have tracked it back to the start of 18th of August 2020 when Kogs goes live on Wax. So, go to this link, participate, buy a few packs, and help distribute the wealth of the future to the right hands.
Sweet. The time traveler is here.
This all fits together.
I'm still muted on Discord, but I'm here in the live chat. So, guys, everyone in the live chat.
Mute? Can you hear me, Phantom?
Yeah, I'm on mute.
Yeah, I can
I was
hear
talking to the live chat.
Cool. Yeah, so there's a lot of people are very perplexed by what does it mean with 3 hours of unlimited. I think Arcliga said it really well today in the chat. He was basically saying that in the video game world, you run for like 3 to 6 months, and it's unlimited, and the odds of getting something really, really rare are exactly the same. But if you look at Gods Unchained or Magic the Gathering or any of those, it actually says on the packs, it says, because we're printing, 18 million or 20 million of these, don't expect commons to be worth anything. They're game pieces. You give them away, bring more people in, and then you're only going to make money off of your really, really rare ones. With a supply this small, obviously that's less of an issue for sure. But yeah, it is always fun to try and educate. I've got some cool stuff for you tonight, guys. We're pretty excited because we're getting very close now. Anders is by virtue, by accident, he's got, well, not by accident, you're an engineer, you got to see what we're going to show.
Yeah, it's sweet. It's very sweet.
Glenn's got a bit of a smile on his face. I think he's pretty happy. Do you want to get right into that? Should we show them one by one? And did you? Yeah, we didn't do Stone Sour, did we? We didn't do Stone Sour. Okay, yeah, we've got a few more people that have said that they're going to be a few minutes late, but we're still going to start. So I hope you're all as pumped as we are. We're very, very excited. It's very close now. Very, very close to the day. So here we go. Yeah, Phantom, you said that we need more likes on that video. Don't forget, about 30% of the audience is from the US as well, and those guys are just sort of rolling out of bed right now. Ronan says that he starts his day. He doesn't talk sometimes because he's still in bed. So what we're going to do is, have you all had a chance to see the video yet?
Yes.
Yeah. I think most people have seen it. Okay, the video is pretty damn sweet. What we've done is we've got the packs finished for actual sale, I looked at it and I was a bit upset, to be honest, because I thought that the pack was too good. I don't want to open it. I think it's really good. We've already got someone in the community saying that they want a file of the picture so that they can someone who was involved or saw it want the picture so they can actually make a wall hanging or whatever. All right, should we show them one by one? We'll start off with a booster pack. So the booster pack 6, as you know, what we wanted to do was give it a flavour of the series. You're the first guys to see this, so we're really happy to show you. So if you go into the Kogs Spoilers channel, and he's just bringing it up now. You're here literally in the shower, Ronan. I don't know how you're on a Discord in the shower.
Perhaps it's on the phone and it's waterproof.
Like on Seinfeld when Kramer spends days in the shower. I'm too old for everybody. No one understands that reference. Okay, so here we go. Oh, yeah. Even I haven't seen this, guys. Even I haven't seen this. So okay, so let's just go. We'll just go for the art first. Okay, so here's the booster pack. I think you'll like them. We've done something a little bit different to the others. We hope that you like it. But again, we've stuck to the art. Let's see if anyone can actually understand it. Waterproof phone. Jeez, what a world we live in, eh? Allows people to join Discord chats. Did you ever see the one with the dude that actually was going for a job interview and he was on Skype and he was wearing a shirt and all the rest of it, and he pressed end for the call and he turned around and got up and walked off and he had no pants on and he didn't realise that it was still. That cracks me up. You can still watch it on YouTube a while back. All right, he's getting that ready. So this is a really good reveal for us. We're really excited about this. We think it looks really great. Yeah. So while we're waiting for him to bring that up, he's compiling and getting it ready. Any questions on anything? Anders, have you got any questions from your side? Anybody asking questions?
I know that people are asking about how the packs work.
Yep. You mean the supply or the opening?
Mostly supply and how the sale works. Yeah. Since it's different, they have questions.
Yeah, we expect that we'll get like a whole heap of trolls and a few people come in. We've got you know how competitive this industry, that's a Freudian slip, industry is. But starter pack be required to play the game. Well, Chris, to play the first game, you definitely need a slammer. So yeah, first game, yeah. And Papa Bear, you asked a good question. How much work are you guys planning to spend on Kogs? We actually we're pretty you know, open, straightforward, straight to the point. And we turned around and said, and thought to ourselves, you know, we'll just go out and we could even do a competition and say who can guess the closest to what actually sells, win something. But we don't really care. I mean, the fact is that it's really interesting. I've got no idea what's going to happen. Absolutely none. We've got some people saying that they'll wait until an hour in or 2 hours in and see what the supply is. One guy said he'd try and buy up the whole lot. We've had other people say we'll just buy dribs and drabs and see how it all unfolds. So it'll be very, very interesting to see how it pans out. So the question was before that, what was it? Starter packs be required to play the game? Yeah. So Chris, you'll need a slammer to play the first game because it's obviously a remake of the same schoolyard game. We will get a couple people pop up. We have one in the channel before saying that, you know, Pogs is an IP or whatever, and Pogs was a fruit juice flavour, passion orange guava. There was many companies who brought out a squillion different types of Pogs. That's why there were so many. It actually killed the market. Why Pogs died is because they even started selling Pog makers, and there was no licensing on any of it. So everybody went around and just made Pogs, and there was squillions of them. So this is a very different model as well, having keys to other games. Does it make any sense to buy any booster packs? Have a look at that. I'd buy it just to have a pack. I want to hear your opinion on what you think that looks like. Yeah, I think it's pretty sick. He looks like he's waiting to play, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's really good.
Thanks to Anders for putting us on to. Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? And then look, that's the booster pack. The starter pack, sorry.
What does the special slot mean in the packs?
The special slot? Oh, people are asking that, Anders.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the special slot is kind of like think of it like a roulette or a lucky spinning wheel. So in a pack, you've got, let's take the starter pack, for example, you've got 25 cogs. You get your 20 cogs that are set. So you know exactly what you're going to get for 20 of them. And then 5 are a lucky dip. Now, the good part about the lucky dip, based on an algorithm, is that each of those 5 are at least rare or above. So you're either going to get, yep, there you go. He's on the ball, isn't he? I still don't like the look of the spreadsheet. I know that's how they are in this industry, but if anybody wants to give that a facelift as far as putting some art on it, as I said, I will, because obviously we've got no problems with art. You can see our artwork is pretty good, but like I say, we want to unearth more artists. So if you've got talent or you know someone who's got talent, send them our way. It will just make the spreadsheet look a little bit nicer. Put some borders and some flavour to them and make them look nicer. Yeah, so Apprentice, you're saying boosters actually look stronger than starters. It depends. I mean, you get a lucky dip in there, right? And I mean, if you do the math on the prices, you're talking 5 for 6. You know, you're talking 20. So 4 times 6 is 24. So you're getting 1 extra cog, and you're getting, you know, a slightly higher rate of. You're getting one more rare and 1 more special slot by odds or comparison. Boosters actually look stronger than this. Oh, you mean the artwork? Sorry, mate. Jeez, I'm asleep at the wheel. Apologies. Yeah. Yeah, Pineapple Pete wants to be on this call, but you're not, mate. So how do you like that? That because you know that this is the thing, guys, and this is the other thing. So you guys understand the system. So if you see people asking how it all works, please feel free to explain. But I'll tell you how serious we are about this. Art Legger looked at he turned around, he said, you can't have rippable packs for a starter pack and a booster pack. A starter pack, everybody knows, is like a deck of cards. It's like a box. It can't be a foil piece of paper. Now, for the animation, doesn't matter. But for the box sitting in your inventory, it should look like that. It should look like a pack. And I just want to clear up something for you guys as well. We could have easily just gone out and said, look, we're capping it at 200K or 100K or whatever. We probably do ourselves out of business by doing it this way, but we want to stick true to the traditional way. And traditional collectors and gamers are coming into this space. Make no bones about that. You don't get Marvel, Disney, and all of those guys sitting on a company's advisory council if they're not coming. So we want to build a system that's exactly like the traditional system. So why we've done it a little bit different. And we've also tried to make it fair for people because everybody got cut off. We've been told the Wax Cloud wallet's been upgraded and it will have the capacity to be able to deal with everybody. I think that because it's over 3 hours, I'm not sure what will happen. I mean, maybe we'll get a bit of a flood in the beginning and then it'll back off a bit and then it will, I mean, statistically, if you go on data, it should be really pumping in the beginning because people want low mints. And then people will turn around and say, hang on, I don't know how many of these things are going to sell during the 3 hours. There'll be a little bit of testing the secondary markets. I've had a few people already say that they'll set up aims to the eBays and all the rest of it so that they're buying, they've got enough time to buy it, put it up, sell it on eBay and then come back and buy more. So I'd expect that there'd be a fiat secondary market while the primary market's still open. We've got all sorts of dynamics that we just don't know about, so I can't answer any of the questions on that really. I can just give you gut feel or opinion, but that's guessing and we don't like to guess. Chris is typing a question as well. So what do we think? We think the both of them look pretty good. Happy with the boxes and I think they're as good as the artwork in the set. So I think that's really important that we, like I said, if we can't build a AAA game on the blockchain, then we've got to make sure the art looks good and the gameplay is good. All right, so let's go through and give you a look at some cogs. It's what we do. So what cogs do we want to see tonight? We've seen 80s, seen 90s, seen we've seen the 8-bit.
Cyberpunk is the sweet ones.
Cyberpunk, yep. I think it's funny actually because in our team we're kind of divided. And Joe, the guy that's been working on the game the whole time, I think he's a bit of a fan of Cyberpunk, aren't you?
Maybe the cities, because no one actually has even asked about those.
Where's everyone from?
Oh yeah. He said, where are they from? We actually ended up. We communicated and we talked about 10 sets 10 in the beginning, and we've gone through, and some of you have picked it up and said, hey, there's only 8 mentioned. What we've done is extended some of the sets. We've got so many good ideas and all the rest of it. When it came to the countries, I told you, it's kind of hard because you don't want to look like you're a supporter of. Imagine if we had North Korea, Russia, and a few of those countries all together in one set. You've got to kind of please everybody and try and be politically correct. So we've tried to cover our demographics and our audience and our base, so that you might want to collect your own country. All right, so we'll show you the cities. We'll start with the common, and we'll work our way through to the uncommon, and then all the way up. You know, I remember Australia. I'll tell you what. One of the guys from our Red Fox group saw the Australia cog, and he said it was what was it? A pineapple boat or something. He doesn't understand what the Sydney Opera House is, so when you see that, Phantom, you're going to wet yourself. He said it's a pineapple boat. It is a strange building. Yeah, so we'll start with the commons, and commons, and we'll go through to the really, really rare ones. Yeah. But that's the surprise of this set as well. We did talk about the fact that we've got like varying sets and varying different types of arts and different forms. The countries we can't give bias to those countries either. Those countries are all the same. They're all commons. So everyone should have a fair few countries in their sets. So we'll start with Vietnam because we're based here. Actually, don't tell them what the country is.
It's the pineapple boat.
The pineapple boat, mate. I tell you, Phantom, wait for it. Okay, here we go. Spoilers. Art is typing. Is Art on the call? I don't think so. Hey, Papa Bear, what do you think about the art? You've covered a lot of different projects over your time, I'm sure, with your now that you're semi-retired and stuff. What do you think of the artwork? Just telling. Like it? Phantom likes it. Pretty colourful, isn't it? They're interesting, that's for sure. Everyone else, yeah, looks great. Like it. Is there a Malaysia one? Pineapple Pete wants a Malaysia one. Here we go. Here's another one. Actually, we should just put them up and.
Yeah, I love how we have the flag and then we have the city. It's pretty cool.
Actually, what happened was some of the artists didn't know some of these cities so well, so they were kind of coming back and saying, what's iconic? Can you tell us what's famous and what's iconic and what we should be doing? So for a lot of these artists, it was, for the artists, it was like a bit of an exploration as well. And we didn't want to make them like super boring. We wanted to make it so that, you know, everybody's got a chance of collecting those. You should actually, we should put up the just these ones, and then let's see if people can tell them just from the icons. Okay. Have a little bit of a competition. So that one's South Korea. Would anyone have got that from just the picture? It's a really tough one because you got that through the whole of Asia and China and Thailand and a lot of different countries. So this one you'll only get if you've travelled, according to Glenn. Not China. That's the clue. What is that?
Thailand.
Yes. You've been to Thailand, mate?
A few times.
You know what Glenn just said? Of course he has, mate. He's a Scandi.
It's just Aussies and Scandis there.
Yeah. Hong Kong looks cool. I'm sure there'll be a lot of Chinese buyers for that one. Yeah, well, the good thing about this one is you're going to be doing it on common. So I think most people will get a set of the countries, and I think that kind of makes it kind of cool when you're talking about competition as well. What's that one? Everyone should get that one. Well,
I'm leaving it to someone else to answer.
You don't know that one? Yeah, well, you know it. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of people. We don't really have a lot of people from here in our community actually, which is interesting because on the team we do. Actually, I asked you before what you thought of the ad today for the gameplay and stuff. That was done by someone from India, and he's done an amazing job with that. Yeah. Just the way he's made it look, and the Kogs pop and all the rest of it. It's amazing. Yep, India.
Truthfully, these all have exceeded my expectations because I was thinking, oh yeah, just cities. It'll be like a boring, just like one of those generic photos.
We wouldn't be allowed. I mean, you don't know. We would have loved to bring out the packs days ago, but Arclegger's heart and soul is in making sure that everything is, and we're the same. This is you've got your name on it, and this is around forever. These are immutable. They're not going to get like gum marks and trodden on and all the rest of it. So we've got to make sure that they're nice. But thank you for that feedback, mate. We really appreciate it because they are the commons. And they're going to be seen a lot, so that's important. All right, next one, see if you can guess which city it is or country based on the city. All right, do it, but don't give the country, give the icon. Okay, here we go, icon. What is it? It's very tricky.
I have no idea.
Give a booster pack if anyone can guess it.
I would say like Mexico or something, but I'm not sure it's correct.
It does look a little bit like that. Yeah.
What makes no sense. We have a question to specify why would anyone want to buy the booster since the standard is better? You said it earlier, but worth repeating.
Well, question. Technically speaking, boosters generally, as a rule, and collectors would know that, the boosters are generally kind of like top-ups or want to complete collections or you need a few more. They're generally nowhere near as good a value as far as odds are concerned, but by putting a special slot in it, it kind of makes it not just a major, like a massive difference. I guess the main difference is if you have a look at the contents of the pack, you're getting you're getting the 5 special slots are really a huge difference. One thing that we will get another question on that people don't really understand, the thing is that people don't really also understand the odds. So if you've got every draw is random or completely separate from the next, just because if you've got a 20% chance of something happening and you do it 5 times, it doesn't mean that you've got a 100% chance. It means you've got a 20% chance 5 times. So the odds don't necessarily guarantee something.
Very good point.
So yeah, so when we bring out the packs and you look at the odds, you might say, hang on, if I've got a 25% chance of getting a slammer in a special slot, why don't I have 100% if I've got 5 special slots? So that's not how it works. I can happily share the formula. It'll probably put most people to sleep, but you have to actually, it's a multiplier of your odds.
It's always impossible to get like 2 slammers in a pack, isn't it? Like that just doesn't happen.
Hello, pineapple here.
Where is this one? It's a bull or something?
Which country? Anyone guess the last one?
No, no one did.
Spain, yep, good. Garlic. Look really, really lovely when they're face down or whatever. I think they're going to look awesome.
Worth adding is that there is a chance that one type of card or rarity will never be opened.
That's possible. It is possible. What we've done is we've done a test run on the test chain. So we've been practicing the combinations to see how the algorithm works, and it works. It's all good. We're ready to go. So what is this one?
England, Big Ben, I don't know.
Yes, that's pretty simple, huh? Pretty easy. United Kingdom. How many pineapples come out on the test chain? That's a good question, Peter. Joe might be able to answer that. I didn't actually look at the outcomes. I don't think we did. We just looked at the algorithm to make sure that it was consistent with what should have been coming out, rather than actually what was the borders, mate. Not everything's about pineapples, Peter. Not everything's about pineapples. All right, next one. We're guessing them. Pretty well-travelled bunch, eh? I like how the Big Ben one kind of, goes across the border. Goes, across the thick outside border. I like that. No one still guessed that other one that we brought up, mate. It's great. This one's easy. If you don't get this one, or maybe it's not easy.
Yeah, it should be Greece or something. But it may not be.
Yeah, Berlin, Garlic. You've been around, mate. Hey, Art, you're obviously you've been around the crypto scene for a bit, mate. Pineapple cog on a pizza, hey? I think that's a bully, right? Bully on Twitter always talks about pineapple on pizza. I reckon pineapple on pizza tastes fantastic.
I'm obviously useless at geography, so that's fine.
You just know Thailand, mate.
Yeah, and China.
And China. Okay.
You can't get this one. You can't get this one.
Yeah, you can't get this one wrong, mate.
No, that's too simple to answer.
Yeah, Apprentice, you got that one pretty simple. These are, yeah, they're very clean, simple but same style. I reckon that looks awesome.
I think the peddler, the Pineapple Pete, is drunk today.
Canada. I think it was probably it's a gift from France, eh? All right, next one.
A gift from France, you say?
I was talking about the Statue of Liberty. I think it was a gift from France.
Yeah, and you said it just as the Eiffel Tower arrived.
Honestly, didn't know it was coming either. There you go. Philippines. Geez, Ben, you reckon we'd forget the Philippines? I spent nearly 10 years there. That's why I can't speak any Tagalog. Just konti lang.
Have you done this for each country?
No,
We need like 200 calls.
Yeah, that's a lot of them.
this is a cool one.
Wow.
Yeah. Here's my friend.
What is it? Machu Picchu.
What I guessed in the first picture, one of the first.
Mexico.
Yeah,
You go to the pineapple, mate.
I was still going to come up to go.
Yeah, got to go to the pineapple boat as well. Hey Pete, did you get to see the? You get to see the? Oh, we done Malaysia? Nah. Is it Malaysia? Are we? Why would we bother making a cog from Malaysia? What happened there?
Oh, yeah, the gremlin or someone.
It's pretty. I think that one looks actually really nice with the right type of border, and that's cool because there's heaps of different borders. Here we go.
I guess no.
No one's going to guess it.
I think it is
Anders, you should know this, mate.
across the pond,
You
mate.
could throw a stone.
Yeah, it's close.
It is close. Yeah, you know it.
We need to see where Pineapple Pete's guessed is.
How about you, Chris? Are you well travelled?
I've only been in Asia and in Scandinavia almost.
Really? You got to get around. You got to come out to Vietnam, mate. You like Vietnam? I mean, it's
Yeah, for sure.
It's not. I mean, it's got some similarities to Thailand, but it's very different.
I've been in China and in Thailand.
Yeah, well, Vietnam's got a bit of both of those, but Vietnam's wonderful. Anyone ever wants to come and visit, you're more than welcome. It's a great country. I know, Pete, you said you were going to trek over here at some stage. Where are you from, Unruly Fellows? I noticed you. I think you were still on the call about 2 hours after the call the other night.
This is what I guessed earlier.
Canada, Colosseum, yeah. Italy, yeah.
Oh.
That one, Ronan.
Ah, look.
So easy.
Got it. Easy enough. Brazil. Yeah, really easy because the graphs are well done. Yeah, we tried to make it recognisable, as recognisable as we can, and then we've only got a couple more to go of this one. We'll give you a couple of different ones as well. And there you go, Steve. It doesn't really look like a pineapple boat, I don't reckon. Yeah, but that's pretty funny actually. A pineapple boat. Australia. Yep, Opera House. Not many people know it, apparently, from over this part of the world. I thought it was iconic globally. I thought it was like the Eiffel Tower, but maybe that's because is that a bin chicken drinking a VB long neck at 8 a.m. in the morning?
I missed a couple of minutes too.
I need a pineapple boat.
Are you from Australia, Art?
Well, VB Victoria Bitter.
Ben, I actually got that question for you earlier, if you were from Australia or not.
Someone asked that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Phantom was talking to me about it last night, saying he could easily tell I was Australian as soon as I talked. But some people say I've been gone so long that I don't have as strong an accent, but I don't think that's true at all. Which one? Oh, that looks so good. He's saving it to the end.
Yeah, the Japanese one look awesome, man.
No, he's got a really good one coming up. The Japanese one, yeah, that's what are they called? Cherry blossoms or apple blossoms or something like that.
Yeah,
Here we go. What is it? Oh, what's the icon he's going for? This is like Regis Philby or whatever his name is. We asked the question. One. Easy, huh? Super easy. And then we'll go through, after this, we'll take you through a couple of the, what do we go through? The cyberpunks. We'll go through the cyberpunks. A lot of people like those.
Yeah, the cyberpunks are great.
Yeah.
I want them all.
I like this artwork of this. What's this building called?
That's Taipei 101. Actually got a big, like a bronze-coloured ball inside of it, and what happens is if there's an earthquake or whatever, the building can actually move. It moves on like a series of little ball bearings almost. The building can roll and move. It's actually amazing. It's actually one of the most architecturally astounding buildings in the world. It's very cool.
I love the CCTV tower in Beijing. It's a really weird one. If you Google CCTV tower Beijing, you will see what I mean, if you don't know it.
Yep. Here come. This one's going to look really good on the floor. Wow.
Yeah, that one is nice.
That looks really, really nice. Nakatomi Tower. No Canadian cog. We spilt maple syrup all over it. Got sticky. We were thinking about it. Sorry, in a work meetings can't be on audio. That's right. That's what I can tease you then, can't I? I can say, what are you talking about? Here we go. Lucky green. All right.
I really like the last three.
Yeah, look at that one. I think the nighttime ones are really popping. I think the colours are really vibrant and visual. I think they're going to look really good.
Yeah, the purple is pink is great.
Yeah, the funny thing about countries is if you exclude some, then those people, they feel kind of left out. They're like, oh, you missed out on us.
It's a tough one, isn't it?
Sweden has nothing to show, so it's okay.
There's always a different thing.
Okay.
That was funny.
Sweden. Well, we're going to put like a meatball with a toothpick in that.
Yeah, just put the IKEA logo or something and we're good.
Yeah. One of those buildings that you go in and you can't even get out.
Yeah.
And then when you finally do find your way out, you're so dehydrated and starving that you have to sit down and eat a Swedish meatball. They actually go all right though, those meatballs, don't they?
Yeah, it's all right.
Their version's not very good, but I mean, if you have a nice one, they're very tasty. Very good.
Yes.
Apprentice has just asked, are there any buildings that are uncommon or rare? No, we gave all of the countries equal footing, no prejudices, no favoritisms. Tried to make everyone equal.
So PC.
Go through the cyberpunks. Sad no Malaysia. Mate, as you just said, there's always a series 2.
And then we see IKEA and meatballs. That's great.
I would actually get rid of. Yeah. Here we go. Going back to collect my pineapple since I can't collect my own country. Yeah, that's a fair enough call.
But you can collect the pineapple boat, so that's good.
Here we go. Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk. How many cyberpunks have we seen so far, guys? How many have you seen?
Like 7 of them. Feels like it.
7? I think we probably have seen 5 or 6 of them at least. Yeah, you've seen most of the ultra rares and the rares. You might not have seen a lot of the more common ones. Obviously, we'll start from the common and we'll work our way up. 3, only 3, hey?
Yeah, I think I haven't seen 7. But I've been missing for 2 days, so perhaps there has been.
When you were gone, we did mainly the 5 different ones in your folder, and yeah, we did in the
Yeah, I tried to catch up in the spoilers, but there's a lot of content.
80s, 90s, and all the rest of it. Yeah.
I think we can all agree that everyone sends their cyberpunks to me. I can stack them on in a big pile.
It's going to be a tough set to complete.
I think the time traveler loves the the cyberpunks.
Yeah, he does. You know, the cool thing about the time traveling is the hand movements look exactly like the video you just put out.
No one can hear you. Can you hear Glenn?
Yeah, it's a bit of an echo. It's a bit hard to hear him.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Have we seen this one?
I'm not sure.
I don't think you've seen this one. He's trying to choose a nice border for you. Here we go. Drum roll. Cyberpunk.
There's a long drum roll. Okay, that's enough. Here, yeah, this one is great.
Yeah, you seen it? With a rare, right?
I mean, this guy would fit in the Japanese cog.
Yeah. Actually, there's a bit of a feud going on now. There's a bit of a heat up between who's got the best, between South Korea and Japan and China. So there's a really good opportunity for there to be a Battle of the Countries anime series for Kogs as well. Yeah, for sure.
This one you've seen.
Rare Gold 83. This one here you've seen. So we're trying to show you the ones that we've shown you first already. Seen that one? Yep, you've already seen that, Reaper.
Yeah, that's my favorite, I think.
Yeah, it's very cool. What about border color? What do you guys like the most?
I love they are all practicing the rarity of these cogs. I mean, tomorrow people will not completely follow this, so they will, when they start to open packs and they start to list them, you will probably be able to find some nice arbitrage on grabbing the right ones.
I don't know what they got.
Here we go. Next one, have you seen this?
Yeah, we've seen this one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've shown this one as well. I think this one's the same.
You've seen this, you've probably seen the next one as well.
Maybe not the one that- Yeah,
This one looks very cool.
Yeah. They're really sweet. I need to create an account just to hold my cogs.
All right, so I think that one's pretty cool. So we've seen all of these ones so far, right? You might be right, and we might have actually seen most of the set. To be honest, it's been a bit of a challenge for the guys because they've had to try and work out how to fit all of these different combinations into a catalog. How do you do it? It's very difficult. These things have been set up for 5 different rarities and 50 cards or whatever. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, this looks sweet. And I love and is annoyed by the 98 number that is 86 on the side ones.
Gralex asked a pretty cool, like an important question. Do you get the packs immediately after the? Is it Indica or Sativa? I don't know what those things are, mate. Never heard of either of those words in my life. We're from Australia. Gralek, you get packs immediately after the 3-hour sale. You get them as you go, mate. I think with the credit card, some people said that they took a while to get them, and it took a long time for them to come through and all the rest of it. But you're paying with your wax, so you can immediately open them too. That's the whole idea. Is some people want to buy quickly because they want to. That's how it's worked for the others. I've tried to because you might have 700 or 800 of one particular picture, so the race is to try and get a mint 1 or a mint 2. I think it was you, Anders, who was saying that. Oh no, Ronan, was you that saying that you were trying to open a pack once and it was hanging or something, and you couldn't.
Yeah, it happened. It happened for me on both the last 2 NFT sales on wax.
Yeah. Chris, any updates on being able to open the packs on Atomic Hub? No, not yet. I know that about a week ago they'd said to us that wasn't enough time. They'd have to drop everything to do it, and there was some talk about there potentially being the possibility to do that. Still waiting to see whether or not. At this stage, it'll have to be open on the site that we're about to launch.
Which is? What's the address to your site? You should drop it.
Well, we're not advertising it yet because it's just going through the testing now. But I think most people will be able to work out what that is anyway. But that'll come up. We'll bring it up very shortly. Oh, here we go. Pete, sitting down, mate.
I'm just going to say a couple of things to that, so we don't
You're giving him a point of mine.
so we have a full set.
You're giving him a point of mine. Okay, Pete, this one's for you. You blocked an hour of your agenda in work, Gralek. Oh, that's nice of you, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, this is sweet.
There you go, Peter. There's your pineapple, mate. A pineapple abomination foil.
His head looks like a pineapple as well.
His head looks like it's not really. He's got a head like a sucked mango, doesn't he? That's what we say in Australia if you're pretty ugly. You got a head like a sucked mango. Looks kind of orange. Yep, it is. Sam's in the house as well. This one's too much. Yeah. I really like the. I'm really a big fan of the space military personally, but we've got divided group face like a drop pie. If you get it, you'll post it on the market. Yeah. No, what you do is you put it next to your children when they go to bed if they're misbehaving. You use it to scare the living bejesus out of them. That thing looks like some sort of face like a dropped pie. I've never heard that art. Face like a dropped pie.
My 2-year-old saw the face of the time traveler and he just smiled and laughed.
Oh, I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, this one is nice.
Yeah.
Lonely warrior.
Yeah. Here we go. Cyberpunks, you know where to find me. Yeah, you're going to collect those, Brennan? I think they're pretty damn good, aren't they? That one looks, I think that one, the Lonely Warrior is probably, that just looks epic. That looks like something out of a cartoon or a game.
Yeah.
His eyes look like he's been smoking one of those 2 words never heard of before. Still don't know what you're talking about, mate. How many more are there of those? A few. The face thing on the Space Military. Yes. Yep, 80s, 90s, Future Soldiers and Cyberpunk. We'll see how I approach. Yeah. Looks like, Ronan, you're battling a troll in the channel. In the Wax channel.
Out of the 100, how many have we seen so far? Like 50, you reckon?
No, I reckon you've seen the 80s, you've seen the 90s. Just the 80s and 90s in the cities is 40. I reckon you've seen pretty much Space Military. You haven't seen the staff ones. They're probably the only ones you haven't seen. You've seen mine, you've seen Glenn's. We've got a couple of surprises with the staff ones as well. Arclegger has to release his. Yeah, go for that. I think we've got a couple. We've got 2 more of these ones. Is that uncommon? Uncommon. I don't think you've seen this one
King
either.
Aztec is nice. Is there a friendly warrior?
Here we go. What do you think of the border? You like the border? That's an uncommon.
Yeah, I like the teal.
He's a pretty scary looking dude.
Yeah, he could live on my wall. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a fair bit of. Where's the good looking cyberpunk? I don't know if there is one, mate. There's that girl. I don't think there's the guy one, right? Okay, there you go. Yeah, that one's good looking. No, that one looks like something out of Alien or Predator or something. It's pretty cool though. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That looks like some sort of, I don't know what that is coming out of there. Yep. You're liking the cyberpunks. I still like the Space Military the best. I think they're clean and they're very cool and they're very futuristic and but these ones are really like a visual feast for the eyes, aren't they? With all the colours and all the rest of it. That's why it's something for everybody. With people that say they like some of the city ones the best as well out of all of them. Geez, that one's a bit
Whoa.
funny way. Bong, what's a bong, Art? Bong, it's a funny word.
There's a lot happening in this one.
Yeah, it reminds me. Oh, bong. Yeah, when you get hit on the head. Bonk. Oh, you think that one's? Nah. Did you say how is that one only a rare? That's an uncommon. That's an uncommon, mate. Lots of people get that one.
We need to study all these rarities before tomorrow.
Exactly.
I think it's going to be interesting because people want to super quick to sell because they'll be unsure. Have to really figure it
out. Is it meant to say Thanatos or is it actually Thana?
What was that?
Is it meant to be spelled Thanatos or is that actually the spelling you wanted? I'm just wondering because.
If the spelling is correct on the underneath.
On Thanatos, yeah, because Thanatos it's like the god of death or something. I don't know. I know but it's spelled Thanatos in this.
Thanatos. I'll look into that for you, mate. Here's another one that you might like.
I love that you say, here's another one, and then we sit here and wait, like, come on, come on.
There's so many images to scroll through.
all these cliffhangers. It's like the end of a TV show over and over again.
This is the best. You should make it culturally.
Yeah, this is great.
Looks like he's waiting to play a game with
I think it's a really good one. I think that one, even with the colours, look at that. Even that border, like you see, that border is a pretty plain border, right? For the type of borders that we've got in our system and all the rest of it, and yet it just looks really, really good. And it's all, and it's only common.
Okay, so we can tell from this that a common isn't necessarily a common.
Doesn't mean a common's not sought after. It just means that they're in more bountiful supply.
Oh, I really like this green. It makes it pop. Man, all this cyberpunk designs and colors is right my alleyway.
Come some more.
I need to get myself some of these sentinels.
Yeah, so that's it for the cyberpunks. What else can we show you? We'll do another session tomorrow, but we'll do it earlier because we've got the announcements of the cross stuff, promotions and stuff like that. So we've got a fair bit. We've got a couple of questions that we just sort of have to get finalised and answered so that we know. There you go. That's what a foil looks like. And then we can move full steam ahead. So it looks, foil common, nice. I want to see anything else. Is there anything else that we haven't?
Yeah, there's some crypto ones.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen some of the crypto ones. We'll give you a couple. There's one of them that we think looks a bit. Show them the moon one. It's a bit of a creepy one. Might make you have a few nasty dreams if you eat it too close to bedtime. But we'll have a look. You like the green, mate? Okay. Anyone you want to see crypto? Yep.
Yeah, Art, I love the green one.
Yeah, definitely.
Here you go. Number 100.
Number 100, yeah, that's a good one. That's the last one. That's the blockchain. Can we see that in a foil?
Yep. Is it just me, or is it difficult to tell the border color when it's a foil? On the slam, as it goes up to the metal, it doesn't go over the whole border.
You know, a 51% attack would have looked pretty cool on a cog.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Where were you when we were coming up with the designs? That's the that's number 100, Ronan. So that's the last one. Here you go. There you go. A couple of different watercolors. the foils.
Yeah, I can see these being used in games in the future.
That's to confuse you, Pete, because they're two greens and they're the herb coloured one. Yeah, they're both nice, aren't they? This crypto set's really kind of interesting, and that's a blue. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think they're pretty cool. Here we go with show them the one that's going to freak them out. I looked at this one and I actually think it's really cool. He's laughing because he thinks it's funny. It's very weird, but I think it's actually very, very cool. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Oh, here you go. I reckon this one, seriously, out of all the crypto ones outside of Bitcoin, because I reckon that Bitcoin one that we posted with the maroon and mustard and stuff, being colorblind sucks. Wow.
My advice is stop being colorblind.
Being colorblind, my brothers are both red-green colorblind.
It's really hard for him to understand the rarities then.
He's going to provide you a free service, Pete. You can send him all of your Kogs, and he'll let you know whether they're foils or not. And he'll send them back with a little mark on them saying not a foil or a foil. Got a checklist, have you? Oh, by the colours, of course you do. By the numbers. Okay. Here we go. Yep. I like this one. I think it's one of my favourite in the set. Glenn thinks it's freaky.
Yeah, it's freaky.
Like it. I really, really like it. Look what they're writing. Creepy, bad, terrifying. I don't know where he came up with this from. I think he must have been having a really bad day. Potato moon. Advice art. There's other ways of seeing all the colours. Whatever do you mean? Talking about bonks and salivas and all these words I've never heard of before and now get colours. That's not what I think of when I say go to the moon. Yeah, I reckon that's probably why they haven't been back there since, what, 72?
they got scared.
Salivas, yeah. Okay. Oh, that looks good in a foil. Come on, show them that. Oh, that's a rainbow. See, this is why I like the moon. They found a face on the moon and we're like, nope, mogs. Moons to other games. Have a look at what it looks like in a foil.
All these cliffhangers.
Absolutely ripping. Here we go.
Oh, sweet.
Look at the back. I think that looks fantastic.
It's a bit better.
Moon surely has a different plan than the rest of us.
That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Oh, I love it. I think this is fantastic. I like it. He's the type of thing you'd see in a popcorn container or something. You can't stop laughing. Yeah, it's fantastic. Hoarding naughty face moon swap for some. Imagine putting that up. Yeah, I've got a rainbow purple potato moon face foil. I'm going to put that in the channels for wax and I think it's absolutely hilarious. All right. What else we got on that one? More cryptos, a couple more cryptos before we go. Anyone want to see any others? We'll do a giveaway as well.
Do you have a chain link?
Chain link? No. What? We actually thought about all of the low hanging fruit. You know, we know the guys from there as well, but we we thought about that. You can leverage off of that type of stuff for popularity and stuff, but we really tried to make sure that this set, as you can tell, going for an open time limit and doing 3,414 combinations and confusing the living bejesus out of people. If we wanted to make money and do like a money grab or something like that, we would have just gone for 20 designs and 5 different variations and then boom. But this is part of the game. It's been 18 months in the making, so it's not supposed to be easy to understand. It's supposed to be in line with regular real world. We keep talking about mass adoption and blockchain going to the world. You can't take them something that they're not familiar with. If you take them a 50 picture set with 4 variations that doesn't do anything or lead anywhere and no one's ever heard of it, it's not going to work. Red Fox token. Ooh.
I got a question from Dave. Do we have any GPK Kogs coming?
You want to see a Red Fox? I'll show you a Red Fox. I think it's fantastic. A GPK Kogs. We decided not to go down that route. We decided that we really wanted to make the first set about traditional artists, and then we handpicked a couple of projects that we really wanted to work with. One in particular that we really want to work with that's a very popular DApp, and they are absolutely not only a great game but great people. So we were very careful on who we wanted to work with. We're nobody. We're very humble about that. We're nobody. We're just starting. But with Arc Lega's pedigree and all the rest of it, I think honestly it'll be it'll do all right. There's your Red Fox. One. Oh, you like it? That's
This
crypto.
is the Red Fox token, their crypto coin.
Yeah. You like it?
Yeah, I love it. No, I just
Very Atari type of Space Invaders or whatever.
It looks like a shuriken. So it will go with the cyberpunks when they fight.
It is pretty unique. I think it's a really cool design. We were a couple more of the. Can we show them a staff cog? You want a staff cog? We'll show you another staff cog. We have to show them all anyways. We're only going to have a few more to show you tomorrow before the actual sale. So.
I mean the Red Fox one. If you just take that as a transparent one, you can add it as a weapon in pretty much any type of fighting game.
Oh, for sure, mate. 100%, and that's why it's also an uncommon as well. There'll be a fair few of them around. It's good. Yeah, we're pretty happy with that.
This is Dimsy, one of the devs.
Oh, this is Dimsy, one of the devs. I thought this was a very interesting one, but like I said to you guys, it's all about what we're interested in and stuff like that. So. Yeah. Okay. Interesting one, that's for sure. Like I said to you, it's about the staff sort of choosing something that's to them. Yeah.
I played my fair share of tennis.
Yeah, it's interesting. Show them one more before we start saying that one. It's the same, mate. What's that one? No, they can't show it up, I guess. Yeah. Okay, we'll show you Sean's. Sean's started with us since the beginning. And this is his. You know this one, very famous. Very famous. We know that one. Chewing on a little red fox. You knew it, Phantom? It was coming out at some stage.
There will probably people wanna collect that
Yeah, I think a lot of people probably want to collect that one. Yeah, probably basically Chainlink. Yeah.
If you've ever looked at Chainlink's Twitter, that's all that's on it.
Yeah, Quok. We'll show you Quok. He's the guy that does all of our, like a lot of our design stuff when we're not doing the art for this game. So he does a lot of our, you know, like the banners and does all the Cog art, putting it all together and stuff. He's a phenomenal talent. And as I said, he works here in and he doesn't speak English. So it's interesting to converse with him sometimes. But he's a very, very talented dude. Here he goes. Yeah, I like how he's biting the R-Fox as well.
Oh, this one is really good.
He's a very good artist. He's a sensational artist. He's got a very good eye. Looks
It's like the
some
Matrix
sort of,
in the background.
yeah, it's like a negative image, isn't it? Like a reversed negative image type of. Yeah, it's really, really nice. The dude's got like some serious talent.
This is probably the most beautiful one.
I think it is. Yeah, I think you're 100% correct. Yep. And you know that he, I think it'll probably do very well. It's very, very beautiful. It'll look really good on a canvas as well. Oh, have a look at this with the board and do you want to see it in a foil? This one should be like, oh, look at that with that border. Wow. Yeah. And show them a foil version of that. Yeah, this should be like one of one.
Make sure that I get that 101. Can you add that in your random formula?
Yeah, like that one. Should be rare, huh? Yeah, foil coming up. If I get the moon one, I'd be actually all right with that. I think the moon one's pretty cool. No one else likes it. Change that one with the moon face. Oh, there's actually another space military you guys haven't seen. Oh, there's a space military you haven't seen. I'll just show them for the elephant.
Yeah, I love how people in the chat just swap their images on Discord, their avatars to Kogs.
Chris he's changed his avatar to the moon. I like it too, Chris. Your avatar looks amazing. That looks really good as an avatar. You wrote a song called "When Moon" a couple of years ago. Link it in, mate. We'll give it a whirl.
Sing it for us tomorrow. Oh, here it's come. Oh, look.
Can you see that?
Imagine having this printed on a small metal coin. It would be awesome.
How good is that? I think it's everybody's new favorite.
Yeah, this is sweet.
And there's one more space military before we go. I know we've held you back again, guys, but like I say, we won't get the chance to do this too much. So we'll show you the space military that you haven't seen, eh? I actually only saw the yeah, it should be a physical cog. I might do that. Apprentice, we'll see how it goes tomorrow. See how everything pans out. He's just bringing it up, and then
how do you pronounce the elephants, by the way?
His name's Quok.
I don't want to try. Say that fast 10 times.
We have no problems, mate. It's not like saying sex lux yen lux-esque.
Yeah. It can really quickly change to another word that shouldn't be said on YouTube too much.
He's bringing it up now. What about the other two elephants? All right. Yeah. Any other questions before we show you that? We'll choose a winner and then we'll head off. Some of the contrast gets lost in the foil on that one. Yeah.
I'll also add that anyone that shares the time travel video, one of the two, there's two now, on Twitter and hashtag Anyox, There's a tweet on my Twitter about it. You have a chance to win some Kogs tomorrow.
Nice. Nice.
Kogs. If I get this elephant, you may not get that one. I'm sorry. Oh, this is great.
I think that one is really good. It's pretty damn cool. You have a question? Is Anders single?
My girlfriend probably don't want me to say yes on that. I have a kid and I'm living with this female in the same house.
I don't think I've shown this one. This one?
Yeah. Have you seen this one? Maybe you haven't seen this one. We'll make this the last one. So if you've got any questions, let us know before we go. We'll do a giveaway like we always do. What are we going to do it for? I think you know what we'll do. Glenn's going to choose a cog, and he's going to put it up without the back on it, so that it's just a picture. And you're going to tell us what rarity it is. Yeah. And if you can guess the rarity, you'll win a prize. Have you seen that one, guys? A Royal Guard?
No, I haven't. It's new for me.
This is a new one. Reminds me of Star Wars a bit.
Apprentice? No, there's not. There's not, because of the fact that it's 3 hours. Because there's a goalkeeper. What? Doesn't mean you can't score. Ah, there you go. I've never heard of any of these sayings, mate. Have you? He's definitely an Aussie, that guy. I love this one.
Yeah, the medic is great. I don't think I've seen it as a cog, like in this way. Only like the posters.
What is it? Common, uncommon? Oh, geez, they're already off. They're off to the races, mate. Okay, cool. Wow. All right. That wasn't the actual competition one, but we'll make it. We'll do two. We'll do two boosters. This is one. That's it. 2 guesses. Common and uncommon. You don't really have many options, do you?
I'm leaving it to the boys to get this win.
Yeah, that's a pretty slick one. What we're going to do is we will give the prize to, when we show the next one, we'll give the prize to, you got to get the rarity and as close as you can to the number. You got to do it quick because Peter's got a spreadsheet and he'll be able to look this stuff up. Oh, that one. Okay. He's going to give you a curveball. Yep. Yeah, do that. You got to get the number and what rarity it is. Ready? We'll come back to the military one in a minute. Here we go. Go.
I hit the I hit the rarity and the number before you posted it.
Well, they're all going for rare.
Yeah, it's because I did it first, I think.
I don't think anyone's seen this one. This is a trick. He's tricked you.
Yeah, if you watched my stream, you will see I typed it before it arrived and I hit enter.
He's 100% tricked you. He's a sneaky one. You got to watch him. Terence, what are you missing? 69 uncommon, eh? An uncommon 69. 2 girls, giraffes, and uncommon 69. All right. We're going to flip it over, mate. You're going to show them to the other side. Yep. Here we go.
Now we have a syringe wielding lunatic.
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh, aren't you? Yeah, we are. It's number 3. Do you know what? Some of you, I reckon, who was it? Apprentice. I reckon you're going to have to get it because rare 7. Yeah, you're going to get it purely based on the fact that you worked out that it's a slammer and slammers only go up to number 12. So Hero wants a video explaining all the rarities and why. When you say why, what do you mean why? Do you mean why is it a rare, or why did we choose to make it an unrare, or why there's so many damn combinations? Is Devero even in the channel? No. What do you reckon?
What did you say?
He said in the chat there, can someone make a video explaining all the rarities and why? I think he means why they've been made rare or whatever. Do you want me to tell you the honest truth to that?
Honest truth is always the best one.
What happens is it's much like a music album. Artlegger looks at all the art at the end and then turns around and says which one's popped and all the rest of it. And then we've got to verify what he's doing by using an algorithm to make sure that we can cover make sure that we can we've got enough of each set in each set. Oh, come on. I'm going to show you one. No, show them. This is absolutely hilarious. Here you go, guys. This is the funniest one you've ever seen in your life. If you don't think this is a bit obnoxious and loud, who's got kids? If you got, this is made for the kids. This is made for the kids. Here you go. Have a look at this one. Have a look at this one.
This unicorn is so cute.
You imagine you rock up, you've got a really serious competitive battle going on, and you're a big bloke, 6'4", burly, muscles on your muscles, coming from Brussels, and you sit down and you pull out a My Little Pony unicorn slammer.
Imagine only having cyberpunks and this unicorn slammer.
I think that's absolutely hilarious. It's so out of, well, you've written out of space, it's out of place, yeah, so out of place that it's just absolutely brilliant. Yeah, well, I want it too, Phantom. I think it's fantastic. Okay, so we gave away a pack to Apprentice. Okay, let's show them one of the slammers I haven't seen. Yeah. These are the slammers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, can we see the unicorn foil if there is one?
Oh, so yeah, there's a unicorn foil, of course. It's actually not as bad as you. When I first looked at it, I thought to myself, my gosh, hold on, we need a unicorn foil, Sam.
Hey, it should look better on a foil, I think.
This is absolute gold. I think it's hilarious. You want to see that? Oh, this is going to be enough to. You're going to have to get this as a quilt cover or something. You know what? We need to bring back hypercolor T-shirts where you touch them and they change color from the heat of your hand.
Yeah.
Here's a foil unicorn. You see how the okay, I'm lost. See you, Pete. All right.
I think I want the common one.
It's probably going to do all right, yeah. All right, last one. What is it? Is it a slammer? Well, do it from the other side so they can't get it. So one more pack for whoever can guess the number. Yes. Number, yes. Last night. Slammer. Okay. Oh, yeah, haven't seen that. Okay, yeah, turn it around. Number and rarity, for closest one, you'll win the yeah, Vegemite sandwich art, that's where it's come from. Yep, here we go. A pack for who can get this. That's a foil slammer, but what is it? Slammer 8 rare, slammer 11. 66. 4, 11. What is
I had it typed again. But then I saw my mistake as soon as I hit enter.
Okay, go. Give it to him. Give it to him. And the winner is... Again?
Yeah, but it's a common, mate.
8. We've got 2 8s.
It's a common. It's got uncommon.
Yeah, I see it on the numbers. Damn it.
I'm gonna subtract and boost it back.
Nah. Give you... All right, we'll give you another one, but you gotta unbox it live tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta go on Anders' show and unbox it live. How does that go?
You're welcome to join.
This one either.
All right, quickly, John. All right, we've got to go, guys. We've held you up for a long time. We'll see you tomorrow just before the sale, but here we go. We're going to show you one more. What is it? Have we shown them this one before?
I don't think so.
You seen this one?
Nice.
Ultra rare bottom slammer. Yep. They're still guessing. They still want more packs.
All the packs.
Okay. What is it?
Common forward. Slammer.
10. Common.
That's the most common of slammers.
That's the most common of common slammers. That one's going to get, a lot of people are going to get that. But that one's a foil, obviously. And we'll have a list for you tomorrow and give you some further answers as well. So thank you very much for joining us again, guys. I really appreciate it, and we will see you tomorrow before the sale goes live.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you. This was fun.
Yeah, see you guys.
See you guys.
Yeah, have a good one, Benny.
Have a good one, guys.